Hey, this is Matt and Blake, and we're doing our podcast today, and we're extra drunk here, and
yes, you can tell. I mean, it goes on and on and on, and at some point, you get to a certain drunkenness where you're like, "Who gives a shit if people know this thing about me?" Because it's story time.
I feel like we should tell a story about some of the kind of shit that we've gone through.
What story do you want to tell?
Because, well, let me say why. Because it'll kind of get our viewers, or our listeners, not viewers, more
viewers too. It's a video service.
Yeah, that's true. More familiar with us, and I feel like it'll, I don't know. What do you think?
You'll get to see a little bit of the craziness that drives our nonsense that you're listening to now.
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah. Or not listening to, and in case you're not listening to it, then you don't know we're saying this, so it's kind of redundant.
Okay, so what do you think?
Which one? That's a good. There's a bunch of stories. A lot of them. There's a lot of. I don't want to go too hardcore. Let's start off with
goat story. It's kind of a good one.
I was thinking the getting kicked out of the movie theater story.
Okay, perfect. Start her off, sir.
So, we live in a non-specific location, somewhere in America, somewhere on the planet Earth, somewhere in the galaxy, somewhere in the universe.
Yep.
And, you live by an, I don't know, kind of touchy with copyrights here, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, it was called AMD movie theaters, right? And, anyway, we're not one to pay for movie tickets when it's a shitty movie that's been out for a couple months, or a couple weeks, whatever, and it's about to be taken out of theaters. We were going to go see Grad Bandpa. That I do that.
Is that what we saw?
Yeah.
Bad Grandpa?
Bad Grandpa, that was the movie.
Wow.
We had a bottle of Seagram's peach tea because it was like $4 at the liquor store I live near, and if you've learned one thing about me, it's that I'm cheap and I buy the cheapest alcohol available.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
It was good.
I don't usually.
That
like
was a
vodka.
rare deal. That was a rare deal.
If you know about me, I don't usually have vodka, but you can't beat $4 a bottle.
You can't.
You can't.
That's like a beer.
Yeah, it really is. It's crazy. So keep going.
Okay, so anyway, we're sitting there on outside, and before this, obviously, we did some pregame. We drove, not obviously advisable, but
don't drive drunk.
Don't learn from our mistakes. Do not drink and drive.
Horrible mistakes.
You do not want to deal with those consequences. Anyway, we're sitting there outside the AMC with a concealed half bottle of alcohol, going in to see Bad Grandpa, right? Yep. Movie that's been out for about a month and a half that had maybe a week left.
Yep.
So someone walks outside the movie theater in the exit. We go in where they exited. No ticket agent. You find it funny, the movie theater's been open, 50 years longer?
Well, I feel like the theater kind of owed us, Matt, if you don't mind me saying
They do, trust me. I mean, I'm not going to defend.
Do you know how many tickets I paid fucking full price? What is that, like $6 or $8 now?
Full price is like $11 or $12.
Almost $12 now. When I was a kid, it was almost like $4 or $5.
You remember they had the dollar theaters?
Yeah.
You just pay $1 and you watch a movie.
I mean, specifically the AMC when I was a kid.
AMD, dog.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. AMD. When I was a kid, it was almost $4 or $5 for a movie ticket. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, no, I know.
And that was expensive back then.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it's almost $12.
With a $20 popcorn.
And I can't imagine the IMAX. I can't imagine.
And it's like $15, $16.
It's insane. It's bullshit.
And then you put on 3D. Look, it's all a racket. It's all a racket. If you're going to see a movie, don't watch in 3D or IMAX.
I'll say if you're going to see a movie, what I'm saying is sneak in.
Yeah,
to the
go
theater.
for free.
Yeah,
because
sneak in.
They owe you, not the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, how many times you pay fucking their bullshit? Anyway, go on with the story.
Yeah, so
it's a good story.
This is obviously not why we ended up in jail. So, anyway, we sneak in that bottle of alcohol. And we're both under the impression that we're the only people in that movie theater, right?
Oh, yeah,
it's like the last week of Bad Grandpa or whatever the fuck time it was, and that movie was cool and everything, but it's not like the next Alien movie. It's not drawn in a crowd every day.
It was very funny. It was good.
It was a good.
I thought
it's a movie for us mutants, but
Yeah.
Anyway, we thought it was empty, the theater. So intelligent me, in my infinite wisdom, the movie was about to end, and I was like, fuck this, and I chucked the now empty bottle of vodka we
Dude,
had.
the movie was not about to end. First of all, it was like halfway through the fucking movie.
Or it was about to end. It was about to end a good part.
This
okay?
motherfucker.
It was a good part that was about to end.
All right, let me catch on because you don't remember.
Do the rest. Yeah, okay. I started
all
off.
Right.
You finish it.
So this guy, he was getting all amped up because I was like, fuck this shit. I think I was giving you a speech here. We were kind of talking through the movie, which we shouldn't have.
We were doing a podcast before we do podcasts.
Yeah, right. People, yeah, exactly. People around us were getting kind of pissed off. I think
there were no people around us though. We thought it was empty.
There was a few.
I thought it was empty. Okay, in my own defense.
All right.
I didn't know there was anyone there. Okay.
Matt thought the movie theater was empty, and I knew that the movie theater wasn't empty because there was people behind us and people in front of us. All right. So whatever the fuck we were talking loud, and they were getting pissed off. I remember. Okay, so I was just like, hey man, fuck blah 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 blah, whatever, and you were just like, yeah man, yeah, and so he fucking downed a bottle. He downed the rest of the bottle of vodka, and he just fucking impulsively chucked it through the fucking air. Like I remember my heart just sinking down to my fucking testicles. Like, just watching that happen, like, he just fucking full on, go, boom, through it. And that shit just soared through the fucking air, smashed at the fucking feet of two black people. They're a black couple, husband and wife, whatever. And they got up, and they were fucking furious. I remember this. They were fucking.
I remember that they were very angry. I remember that.
Outraged at what naturally,
really,
of course.
Yeah, I'm not proud of this, but you gotta laugh at it because it's pretty funny.
If someone threw a bottle at me, honestly, I would be pissed off initially, and I would be like, okay, you're drunk. Okay, well, yeah, it's no problem, dude. Just share some of the alcohol with me. That's honestly what I would say. But, these people were different. They had different brains and chemistry and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they weren't mutants like we are.
Yeah, they're not mutants, so you can't, get too pissed off, because Matt did throw a bottle of fucking alcohol at him, so that it shattered at the feet. So they got up, they got pissed off, they ran out. Okay, so I was drunk. So keep in mind, America, my main focus was to try to get them to stop from tattling on us, I guess, I was running after them like, please. And keep in mind, see, they were black, and I don't want to get too racist here, but the wife was, she's all, get all crazy. And the black guy...
He's got a black girlfriend, everybody.
See, I have a black girlfriend, so I can do this. But the guy was usually chill. Like, typically, he was chilled out. The black guy, he was chill. He's all, oh, baby, don't worry about it. They're all good. They're just fucking being kids. They're being cool. They're being teenagers, whatever, blah, blah. And the majority who know about black women, they don't fuck around. So this lady didn't fuck around, obviously. She wanted to kick our fucking asses. And she went out and she told the security guards, and the black guy couldn't control her because most people know that black guys can't control their women because they're fucking crazy. Oh, come on, dude. That's a fucking thing. So anyway. It's true, motherfucker.
This turned into a race thing. And
I'm stereotyping here. I'm just saying generally. I'm generally speaking, folks. Anyway. So, Matt bails out the fucking exit. And I chase them down, then I go back in the theater, and then the fucking security guards come in and grab me. Long story short, they fucking grab us, they throw us in a fucking room, they fucking talk to us, and they say, hey, what the fuck's going on, what the fuck happened? We threw a bottle of vodka in the theater, we broke it, it's glasses all over the place. Anyway, it was more fun than you think it is.
So let me because I remember what happened afterwards. So they kick us out. with a lifetime AMD band, not a band, a band.
Are we really banned?
Lifetime, yeah.
Really? Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I
I mean, if they're gonna remember, I'm gonna go and see myself. But anyway,
they don't remember.
so they called a cop, pretty cool cop actually. They came to pick us up. They just told us, as long as you don't drive, first of all, as long as you're not going to cause any trouble, you can just leave. And we did.
Yeah.
But one of the security guards, who was on a power trip that night, decided not to give back the keys, which, I could understand because that was one of the stipulations I was leaving, but at the same time, you don't want to leave your keys with some random asshole that's an asshole and he's a fucking asshole, so you just don't want to leave the keys with them. And,
anyway, I got pissed off.
My friend Blake over here went on full DEFCON 5.
That was
bad.
And
or was it DEFCON 1? I don't remember. I think 1 is the highest one. He's DEFCON 1 where you're like ready for nuclear attack. This guy starts going apeshit on this fucking security guard, and I'm surprised he doesn't get tased or beaten down with a club or whatever. I finally peel him off for the security guard, and we're walking. We have to walk to my house, which is at least 10 miles away. At least. So I'm fucking drunk. I don't care. I could walk 20 miles. I'll still make it. Even if I'm crawling, I'm drunk. It doesn't matter. But this guy is just losing his shit. Like, my fucking car. He's got my keys. He's an asshole. I hate him. And I was like, dude, calm down. I grab him. We start pushing each other. And immediately, 3 cop cars rolling on us. Because this asshole can't, first of all, yeah, it's my fault that we got kicked out. But had it just been that, we would have only been kicked out. Right? No police action. This guy can't control his fucking temper, so now we're in a goddamn paddy wagon going down to the fucking police station again, waiting in a fucking holding cell for the rest of the night. And because he was the asshole, they kept him in for another day, and they let me out. Luckily, okay, we did get the keys back before we got arrested again, and I had the keys on me, even though it's his car. He gave me the keys, so they let me out earlier. All I had to do was walk back down to the fucking mall, which was 5 miles away.
Yeah.
Then drive home. Car safe. Just a drunken public ticket. End of story.
I tell you what, though, those motherfuckers, San Bernardino police, I don't mind saying their names. I wish I remembered the officer's name.
Officer Calhoun.
Fuck it. He knows by now. It's been years.
That's a random name. I don't know the guy. That's not a real person, I don't think.
I was giving him shit. I said, hey, you have no proof that I'm drunk. You have no proof that I'm drunk. You have no proof that, you have no proof of anything. You didn't give me a drunk test. They were busting me on drunk in public, and they were busting you on drunk in public. And I said, you have no proof that I'm drunk. The fucking cop throws me to the ground, slams his fucking knee into my neck, digs it into my fucking throat, and says, you're fucking with me now, motherfucker. What are you gonna do? I have a badge and you don't. That's what he says to me. I have a badge and you don't. Now.
That's a real polite individual.
What the fuck does that say about our public servants?
Protect and serve. You a warrant.
Yeah. They are here to protect and serve us, you brainwashed fools. People out there that don't think, the
cops are always doing a hard job.
They were doing a service. You were drunk.
They have the most dangerous job in America, which they don't. They have a very hard job compared to other jobs. There's a much higher death rate, like if you're a steel worker, but who cares about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, but they have to deal with angry people with guns. Oh yeah, they shoot people all the time. So why are those people angry? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows why those people are angry?
Or if you're drilling to the center of the goddamn earth, or if you're mining in a fucking coal mine and you're getting black fucking lung. Oh yeah, that's the hardest job in the world. No, that's not. That's not. A police officer. Yeah, you have a badge. You get to cruise around and get fucking McDonald's at fucking
You get
midnight.
To kill people almost at will, and very rarely face any kind of consequence for it. Not only does your pension fund not get touched for any compensation, you personally don't have to pay anything. You get a paid vacation basically while the trial runs.
Oh yeah.
You don't get fired, and then you get recognition from the public as, oh, he's a fine, outstanding gentleman that had to fight back against some young black teen that just had the nerve to fucking run away from a cop once and then get shot by him 16 times.
There you go.